What's up, everyone? Nethervoid here with more Dyson Sphere Program for you. Episode 148, standing on Cowboy 1981. Just ripped up the power system and moved it to the modernized version of the power system. Now we need to add, and maybe we should just add it right here, a steel smelt. Is this a 5x? This is a 6x. So let's just add a 5x right here. Let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get myself in the middle here. Then I'm going to lock myself in with God mode. Let's just do it right here, man. We'll just build it backward. We've never done this, but doesn't mean we can't. I mean, right? Is that the equator? It is. That is the equator. Okay, cool. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's 10, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got to build a couple other smelts, too. A silicon one and a titanium one, which I'm not sure we actually have a titanium one, so we might actually have to do another expansion over here like we're doing right here. That will be sweet. That would be cool. Get this all in. Yeah, that's a 6x20, so this is a much better setup. Okay, let's get this slapped. This goes right here. We usually like to put it closer to the equator, right? So that's why we're doing it right there. We also want to do this so we get some power. Let's tell them we want iron, and this is where we're going to need more iron smelts probably. Let's just do local demand, remote demand. There is no remote demand, but we're going to say it anyway. Why is it doing that? Okay, we're going to make steel, and then we want warpers like this, and we want to local demand it. And we're going to put tons of ships in here, which we're almost out of now. Wow, that's odd. Everything's all messed up. Let's give this guy like 50 of these, because he's going to need a bunch. He's moving almost everything local, so there we go. Oops, now we're moving around. That's usually bad. So we don't have a steel setup, but we have an iron setup, right? Because steel is just 1 in, 1 out. Oh, 3 in, 3 seconds, 1 out. That means we can only do 10 smelts a line. How did we do this with iron? No, that's one per second, because it's 3 seconds time to produce. So we should be able to get a whole line out of this. Why don't we get out of God mode? Let's go look at how we did the iron over here. Actually, this is just the same, right? Die, drop out of hyper jump, whatever this thing is. So this, 1 to 1.5. So that's not really the same. This is iron. 1 to 1. That's the same. So let's copy this, and we'll just change it to steel, and then we're going to be done. Let's just copy this build. Actually, yeah, we can still do this. How we're going to copy it is, do we have smelts? We don't. Let's copy this build, then go grab some smelts. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy up to right up here, and we're just not going to include this part. Actually, it's kind of too late. It's too late to move that dude. It's easier just to copy it from here, and then we'll just route the belts in the right way. Remember, the right way, the correct way. We have to route the belts the correct way. We cannot do it backward, or sideways, or whatever the heck else we're going to do. We got to do it correct. We can actually, we can do this. That's kind of neat. Let's do that. We can also, maybe we can do, nah, it won't connect then. So let's just do it like that. We've got these guys. We don't want these because we're gonna actually put these in because this is not the correct size. I don't think this is a 5x20. Is it? Is this a 5x20? I think it's a 6x. Yeah, this is a 6x. So these are actually not in the right spots. That won't work for us. Let's get this middle section. That'd be horribly wrong if we did not get that. Let's also back out of this. We don't want any of that stuff. We don't want this either because I think we already have one of these. Alright, let's copy this and let's go get some smelts and get to work. We also might need some belt, so we'll go get that. I'm pretty sure it's this way to the hub. Yes, it is. We also didn't foundation in the rest of this, the power, so we should probably do that. Plenty of belts, no smelts. Do we have smelts? We don't. I thought this thing had an extra hub. Apparently not. So let's slap another hub in here. That means we're going to have to go to my blueprint files, where you need a blank hub. Sweet. I just happen to have one in my files. You can actually... So the way this works, if you don't know, if this is you're new here, is I just copied that blueprint to the clipboard. I can paste that into a notepad file on Windows and save it. Then I can open that up, copy, select all, copy it, and it'll be in here, and I can paste it with that V button right there. You'll see, watch this. Boom. Wah wah wee woo, right? So the way this works, we're going to do this, and then we're going to move it over until it stops. So we're going to do that. That's the build. And that should do everything we want to do. This should be blank. Yep, it's blank. Everything's good. It needs ships, obviously. It's going to need none of those because we don't care. Let's hook up the warpers. Let's also tell it we want to get smelts, which is a building. We want, I don't know, 500 of them. It's going to give us probably 1,000, but remote demand them. We don't really need to supply anybody with those. We don't need warpers. And then let's put it in right here. Smelts. So let's do, what, a full row of these, you think? A full row should do it. All right, let's go over here and route in the warpers so that it can actually get some. It's all hooked up and everything. We really just have to connect it. Perfect. Now this guy has warpers. Now we're going to get some smelts. That's so awesome. Look at how I just expanded the hub system here. Man, that's awesome. Can't get over it. Too cool. These should be coming from Endor, so they should get here pretty fast. In fact, we don't even need warpers on this one. And I'm out of beer. There it is. Warpers. I mean, smelts. Gonna take a while to fill this thing up. We only need 180, so let's just grab that amount there, and then let's get back down here and keep working. Which I think it's over here. No, right here. Now, we already have the setup. We just have to come out here and do the paste function. Why don't we set up our power first? Right, we want these guys. Let's get... Am I in? Yes, I'm already in God mode, so that's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the center. So let's set these up so that we kind of know where to put our smelts too. So this guy goes there, there, and look at the old guys. We don't even have these suborbitals. We used actual power poles. That is old school. Now that is old school smelt builds, right? All right, now we can do a paste. That is not right. I should have saved this to the clipboard. All right, let's go get it again, apparently. Should have saved it to a file. We don't need to save this, though. I mean, we're just going to grab it off this and be done. All right, let's copy again. Not going to take that long. We know what we want to do now, so it's not a big deal. We just don't want to get this guy. Let's get everything but this guy, right? Because we already have this guy placed because we're stupid. I should have remembered to not do that, but I did it anyway because, again, I don't know what I'm doing. So, and then I'm going to take off these suborbitals. We obviously don't need them now. I already placed them because this is a 6x20 build. I think this does fit in a 5x though. If not, we can put, for steel especially, we can put the return belts together on the inside and save a couple of spots right there. Let's make sure we don't have any suborbitals. We have one. Okay, there's that guy. We got this guy as well. Okay, now I should be able to copy this, pretty sure. Copy. Now it's on the clipboard. I could paste it into a file. I'm not going to. Because, I don't know. This is fine. We can just go copy. You gonna land, or are you just gonna go forever? Apparently he's going forever. Let's go back to base. Is that it? Is that right? Nope. I don't even know where we are. We're over here. Okay. A little slight detour there. I gotta try to keep each of these files to 30 minutes, dudes. I mean, each of these videos. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it and have enough when I go on my Hawaii trip, so I'm a little bit concerned. That looks like it's the build. Let me make sure that it fits in here too. Let's put it back. It fits. That's the entire build. Paste. Man, that is awesome. Let's go up here. Let's get out of build mode. Let's connect in this guy so we can actually start working. Now, I've got to remember, these belts are return belts. These are return belts. This is a return belt right here, and we don't need God mode now. You can tell that the tier 1s are return belts. Okay, these guys are the guys that are the input belts. It's something you have to remember. You have to remember that. Input belt, return belt, input belt. There, now we have another iron dude, or steel guy. Why is it not producing? Because it's set up to the wrong thing. So now all we have to do is change this to steel. So let's do that. Let's tell this guy, you're making the wrong thing, dude. We want you to make steel. And now it's going to go crazy. Because actually you can make some steel now. So what we'll do is we'll convert all this stuff. And then we'll move down. And as we need to build more, because the bots have to help us move here. I wish I could paint that recipe. That'd be kind of neat. That'd be really awesome, actually. Let's make sure we hit them all. They are very similar icons, so just be careful with that. Yes, another whole steel factory here. Very, very cool. Whoever thought we'd need another steel factory? Well, maybe when we needed 5 billion things of Foundation. Right? Foundation's a good series. Ever heard of that series, guys? It's by Isaac Asimov. I've only read the first 3 books, I think, and I stopped. I really want to go back to it. It's a really good series. It's a little dry. It starts off kind of slow. It's basically about this guy who kind of predicts the future, and then because of those predictions, he predicts something bad's going to happen, and it's the whole point is to try to... Well, I won't tell you the rest of it, but it's a really good series. Isaac Asimov, one of the founders of sci-fi, basically. It's ridiculous. We didn't get these guys, it looks like. Oops. Well, we don't need them, but let's just do it to make it look nice, I guess. There we go. Alright, the whole thing is set up. The whole thing is set, and it's running. And it's getting used, for sure. So let's go look at what we've got now for steel. Which I think is bars, right? Oops, not on a local planet. No, that's not it. Bars. Steel. Way up, but still pegged. 4,800 now, but pegged. We probably should copy this and do it again. Let's just make another one. We're going to have to expand our iron smelts now for sure, because iron won't be able to keep up. Watch, when we look at iron, the consumption probably just jumped through the roof now. Yeah, see? Consumption jumped way up when we slapped this thing down. Can it keep up? Possibly. Who knows? Let's make another one of these. Because I think we're going to need it. Well, I mean, we're really just doing this for Foundation. Do we need another one of these? We just doubled it. Well, we didn't double it, but close to doubling it. Let's just watch it for a sec. It should be a max everything. That'll help it keep up with bringing in iron anyway. So when this guy gets to 2,000, we'll know. What's it using steel for? Oh, probably. Is it aluminum alloy? Maybe. Titanium alloy? Possibly. There we go. Yeah, it's consuming it. So we probably need another one. Because look at Foundation, actually, is what we want to look at. So Foundation is something we just made a huge factory for. I'm just kind of... Ooh, electromagnetic turbines are maxed. They're just pegged. So we probably need to turn that up. Might need to make another one of those. We need to do a lot of expansion here. If we look at... Where is it? Foundation's probably way down here. Carbon nanotube, probably totally fine. It's not even going, basically. Space warpers, really low amount. That's surprising a little bit. Foundation, 360 is not the whole thing. This is just what we're doing on Nether, on Endor. That's weird. It's not shipping any of the steel over there yet, possibly. Okay, well, consumption is still way up. Why don't we're just going to do another one of these. We need more smelts, though. Let's go get a bunch. We were kind of waiting for those to filter their way in. Let's grab the whole row and see if we need anything else while we're at it. Smelts. Give me everything you got. We need more ships. Well, no, we don't. We have 50. We need more drones. Where are the drones? We need 100 and maybe 50, like that. What else do we need? We don't need warpers, that's for sure. Why don't we do this with our warpers while we're at it, or while I'm looking. We have plenty of belt. We need inserter, or sorters, basically. Maybe 2 stacks of those, 2 stacks of these. Probably could use some more assemblers. Well, not right this second, but we need more assemblers. We can also drop off these guys. Well, we can just kill these because they're pointless. Alright. Delivery just happened. Woohoo! I should have dropped these dishes off, but I didn't. Alright, let's go drop this stuff now. Let's go make another smelt. How are we doing on power? Power's doing just fine. We're like at 50%, so we're totally fine. Let's look at how we're doing with these, though. Can it keep up? Yeah, it can totally keep up. Alright, good. It's good to check that, even though we didn't have to do anything. Alright, over here? Yes, but we're not there yet. That's the aluminum alloy, titanium alloy. Let's drop here. This is steel. We need to make one more. Alright, so let's start with the foundation, like we know we need to do. 5 by... Whoa, we're running. That's not good. God mode. Engage. So let's go out to 5. That is 4. 5. Okay, that's 5. So I had a pretty good run to doing this before. That doesn't seem any faster, really. You can just do this. And then that. There we go. I probably should foundation the rest of the build here. Like all those guys and stuff. I want to move those too. Those are kind of jank. Alright, now let's go to this guy and just copy the whole thing. Now we can actually copy the whole thing. Because we actually want the whole thing. The one thing... Oh, I don't need to copy that. Let's take this off. Really should get rid of that. That's gonna... We're going to have one of those on the other guy too, so we can get rid of that. Let's maybe do this. Make sure we get those back guys. So we actually don't want the suborbital orbitals at the top there. We'll get them in a minute. We don't want these. Because we're going to share the other ones. Alright, let's go to copy. Slap the whole thing in again, and we'll be good. That's not correct. That is. Boom. Collide with another object. Uh-oh. Let's take this out. We don't need that anymore. Then we should be able to go right back here and say paste. Okay, cool, yeah. Because it's still on the clipboard. Right there. Paste it. Alright, let's get up here. Let's get out of God mode. Let's make sure we get this guy going so we can start getting a bunch of iron plate. Get his power set up, which is right there. Max power, max everything. Oh, he's already doing it. This is perfect. Let's give him some ships, some bots. There we go. Let's give him some ships. So we can send off that stuff. And now we won't have to configure this guy because he's already set up to make steel. So right when he goes in, just start producing. That's how it is. That's literally how easy it is, guys. I make it look so easy, don't I? It's really the mods. It's really the mods. I take no credit. The mods did it. Man, this is awesome, though. Remember, this used to take like a whole episode. Back in the day, bro. I think this is probably faster. Let's get them a little closer. We got to build a couple more smelts, but I don't know if we're going to do it on the episode. We'll get a couple more done, but... There we go. Prioritizing these bots. Hurrying this up. Science still going pretty fast. I thought we'd be done with that by now, though. It's almost only 4,000, I think. Sweet. This guy's done. Another iron smelt now, or steel smelt. So I bet you this goes out right when it hits 1,000. And... No. Okay. We've hit the threshold. That's good. This guy has as well. That means this should be bumping. What is it doing? We got to go back out there and figure that out. We're going to have to go back out to Ingvi and figure out why that is not working. In fact, let's just do that right now. Well, we'll do it after this. We're going to slap down a couple more of these smelts. Do I need more smelts? I think I have enough to do at least a couple more. So let's do another silicon one. Oops. Which I think is over here, I want to say. There's silicon right there. Let's do another one of these. That's actually glass. This is silicon. We might need more silicon ore mining, because I don't know if we can keep up. Well, this guy's good. Oh, we don't need silicon. Look. This guy's maxed, and he's not even doing anything. Okay, what about titanium? Which, you know what? Why don't we do this? We learned our lesson. At least I thought we did. Let's go to titanium, which I think is right here, right? Yeah, titanium. Let's see what this guy needs. He's good, too. What's the problem here? Let's look at this guy. Yeah, he's doing good. Keeping up. I don't think we need any more of these. Silicon ingots, titanium ingots, steel ingots, unipolar magnets we could use more of. Why don't we go fix... we gotta fix... Let's see. More sulfuric acid could still be good. Fix... what's it called? Foundation factory. I don't know what's going on with that. Then we probably do need another particle container factory, which means we need more unipolar magnets. So let's go back real quickly, very quickly here, to Volk and Ingv, I think it is. No, Ingv is on Greg Flowers. Components, motors, silicon. No, he's doing motors, so we don't want to go there. We want to go to Velvet Sugar Rush. That's at Volk. Okay, let's go to Volk. Where is Volk? Oh, it's right there. We're gonna figure this out, because this guy is supplying. I even gave him ships. The previous guy, kind of get it. Like the steel didn't have any ships, so okay, makes sense. But now we got three of those factories, and they all have ships, and they're all remote supply. There should be no problem with this guy requesting steel. It's got a lot of extra. It's just sitting there waiting to be requested. So there should be no problems with this. I wish I had another beer, but it's okay. I gotta go somewhere after these couple videos. Alright, coming up on Volk. Velvet Sugar Rush. There you are, dude. I'm probably slouching too much. Let me get higher up in the video. There we go. Okay, there you are. I see him. I see Volk, or I see Velvet Sugar Rush. Good. Let's figure out... Okay, it's going to be this way. You can tell by the way these are set up. It's right there. Why? What's going on? Oh, it's full. Good job, I guess. Okay, well, I guess we can get out of here. That was good. Let's do... What are we doing next? Because we checked on it. It's totally fine. More sulfuric acid. We could also do more particle containers, which means more unipolar magnets. Let's just go look. Let's go look for... This is how I look for unipolar magnets, guys. Let's go look around. So, it's not rocket science. This is super easy. Let's kind of straighten this out here. So, obviously... here's that problem again with moving the thing. Obviously, we had them at... what's this thing? The black hole, and we had them at the neutron star. Probably because they always end up there because of the intense gravity or something like that. Now I don't know where else to go, though. Those might be all of it. Maybe that's all of them. Which is bad because we need more. And we set up a bunch of systems to use the unipolar magnets. We did not set up the things in between. Ooh, organic grading crystal. That's good. Unipolar magnets. I'm not seeing any unipolar magnets. Is it only on those two types of stars? Let me look this up. I'm sure somebody... Unipolar... Here, that's... Why is it doing that? Alright. Unipolar magnets. Dyson Sphere Program. There's got to be a way, like... how you get these. Okay, so let's see. Rare has a blah 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 appearing after a magnetic field. After applying a magnetic field, can affect the string's symmetry and direction. Blah blah blah. They only spawn in small amounts and only occur in neutron and black holes. So that's it. So what's the other way to make these other motors? Well, graphene and tier 2s. Why don't we just up all the engines? Why don't we do that? So what we're going to do is we're going to chart a course now to Greg Flowers, and we're just going to start upping all of our motors. Tier 1s, tier 2s, go nuts, dudes. And then we'll just expand everything else as needed. We're going to have to do a lot more mining probably. We'll probably have to do a lot more smelting. But let's expand these things. Graphene, we might need another graphene factory. But we're not doing a lot of sales anymore because we're not making a lot of rockets. So we might not eating the graphene entirely. In fact, it might be locked up. The hydrogen might not have anywhere to go. We'll see. We also, I think, need to put a hub here. I don't think Ingv has a hub. Or it's not Ingv, is it? Who's doing our motors? Let's pause. Who's doing our motors? Oh, Ingv is. Okay. Let's go to Ingv. Just want to make sure. So what we're going to do is when we set up the next... I don't want to miss it. And I just missed it. Oh, it's right there. Sweet. What we're going to do is when we set up our next factory, I'm just going to have to plumb it in a completely different way. Not a big deal. We can do that. Cool. Let's see if we have a hub here or not. I'm pretty sure we don't. South Pole, no hub. Let's go set one up. Which means we're going to want to move the power. We're going to want to do all that stuff. All right. I didn't know they were only on those two different things. I would have never gone that route, probably. It did save us a little bit in the beginning, I guess. All right, so here's our pole. Let me go copy my hub all, and then we can paste it with the blueprint guy. Isn't that amazing? So I put this in the middle. Oh, it's already set up. Just need to move this around until it gets the way I want to do it. I want those guys to be on the meridians. The two. Nope. Maybe we would do this. I don't know. They always pop over to the meridians by themselves, so maybe it's based on my location or something. And sometimes I almost mess it up. I've been getting really lucky. Why are they not going on the meridians? How do you turn this thing? Can you? Probably not. Paste. Come on, just bounce onto the meridian. Let me move around a little bit. See, now it's like perfect. Why don't I stand on a line? Maybe will that do it? Nope. Ah, I want this to be perfect, guys. Oh, there we go. Don't touch anything. All right, sweet. Let's let them prioritize. We're also going to want to do, let's start with the initial hub of the power build. I'll copy that. I'm going to paste that down. And really, I usually like to do it down here because I want the power on the 5-bys. So that'd be this. It's supposed to go right there, actually. And that will be the guy that gets us our warpers. We're also going to need another one of these right in here to give everybody power. This guy's already requesting. That's perfect. He's getting 1,000. He's all set up. Everything's set up. He just needs ships and maybe a few of these guys. Actually, 9 would probably do just fine. Some of these dudes so we can go get things. And then this guy should already have stuff. He does. That's cool. Everybody's powering up. We have no power, though. What's going on? Oh, they're not here yet. Let's connect this to the rest of the system. Let's actually get the rest of this power system in. Where is this okay, we can hook it right there. That's perfect. So let's just do this. Well, I don't know if that'll connect or not. That will. So that's going to have to be ripped out eventually. There we go. Now we're connected to the rest of the power system. Perfect. Let's go prioritize this to get these in, get these guys requesting. We got 1,000 of those. That's not good. But whatever. Okay. Do what you gotta do, I guess. Alright, let's get this guy ships. Let's get this guy. He doesn't need anything else. He needs to... has warpers plumbed in, but they're not coming over for some reason. Oh, because I haven't connected these guys, so let's do that. So that's the right next to the warper power supply, or the warper supply, which is how these guys all get fed. Perfect. Now we need, what did we need? I can't remember. We're making factories, which means we need assemblers. Where are they? There they are. Well, we can start with that many, I guess. We're going to need belts. We're going to need a lot of stuff. We should be able to build one factory at least off this. So why don't we let the hub kind of, you know, catch up to speed here while we do things. How much are these guys using? 22, so we actually probably could use some power down here. Let's go slap something in real fast. We're going to slap in another motor 1 build, basically. What's this guy doing? Ah, that's the other side of it. Let's go to motor tier 1 or engine tier 1. Mark 1, whatever you want to do. So this guy, we actually were having a problem with him last time. This is a 6x setup. Isn't that the problem? Oh, I didn't fix this too either, did I? Wait, yeah, I did. That is fixed. I think I ripped it out last time. But this guy, we don't even need this extra guy. He's not even doing anything. Not really. Right? I mean, he's keeping up. Seems like it anyway. Alright, so what's this guy doing? What's his problem? Well, I need 10,000. So I think we're keeping up with that. It's just they're not really being consumed, so I don't know what the problem is. Okay, they're going to be consumed a little bit right there. This guy is having an issue because we're on unipolar magnets. So why don't we set up another one of these guys right over here. This is a 5x setup, so that's perfect. But now we're going to need a 3x. So can we get a... do we have a 5x20 but a 3x? This is a 6x. Great. So is this. Nope, that's a 5x. It's just on the wrong... oh, that's... okay. This is the equator right there. So this is a 2 or a 3? That's a 2. We care about 2s. I think the super magnetics are a 3. Let's go look. But it's on a 6x system. So that's not helpful. But can we put the return belt on the inside and use the same belt? Let's look. 1 every 2 seconds. So we can put 60. So yes. Every 2 seconds we get 1. So that means we can put 60 assemblers and that would be 30 per second, right? So yes, we can make that compact. So I think we can actually do this. Actually, it would be right here. Let's set up the new way we're going to do this, and we really can't copy it because we don't have a setup for it. Let's just start placing down foundation. Oh, we're over the time. We're going to do that on the next episode. Hit that like button if you did like it. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Oh, we just got level 4. Yes, baby. Let's actually look. We can probably... nope. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cancel. Dyson shell. Show. Boom. Oh, we have one more. One more thing, and we can make a whole sphere. So let's look at that. Did we have one more? That's it? Let's queue it up, I guess. Alright, we'll do that. That means we'll beat the game. So that's going to do it for this episode. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I will see you on the next one. Stay frosty.